Hi, hello, second grade. We are back with the Bible stories. And as you remember in our last story, there were three angels that came to visit Abraham, and they gave him a blessing that says there will be a son. And indeed, there was a son, Isaac, who was born. He was called Isaac because Sarah was laughing. She was giggling, tzachaka in Hebrew, and that's why they call him Yitzchak, Isaac. So Isaac grew up to be a young, fine boy. And one night, when Abraham was sleeping, a voice woke him up. Abraham, Abraham, come. It was God. And God told him, tomorrow in the morning, you need to take your son that you love, the only son that you have, and take him to the mountain and sacrifice him to me. Abraham was shocked that he needs to sacrifice himself, his son, to God. But Abraham was a real believer, and he believed that if God gave him the son, and he wants him to sacrifice the son, he needs to. So Abraham took his son with tears in his eyes, and he woke his son up in the morning and he said, we have to go and sacrifice to God. And his son went with Abraham. And when they reached the mountain that God has told him to go to, and he said to him, let's go up the mountain and we will sacrifice. And Isaac asked him, Dad, where's the sacrifice? We didn't bring anything to sacrifice. And Abraham said in his low voice and his tears in his eyes, God will provide. And when they came up to Mount Moriah, which is, by the way, in Jerusalem nowadays, and they built an altar, Isaac asked again, Dad, I don't see anything we can sacrifice over here. And with tears in his eyes, Abraham said to Isaac, you are to sacrifice. And Isaac accepted his faith. And Abraham was tearing, putting Isaac on the altar and taking the knife in his hand and coming to stab his son. He didn't look, and then his hand was stopped by a mysterious hand which shouted, Abraham, do not touch the son. And it was an angel of God that said that you shouldn't kill his son, and you should sacrifice an animal instead. Where was the animal? It was, suddenly they saw an animal in the bushes, a ram, and they sacrificed it. Until today, we blow the shofar, which started from a horn of a ram. Today we do that from all other animals, but it all started from the horn of a ram to remember us the covenant that God made with Abraham on Mount Moriah instead of killing his son. So what you need to do is you need to read page 32 and 33 in the packet that I gave you. By the way, we will not finish that packet. We will have no time. We will do one more story towards the end of the week on Thursday, but we will not finish that packet. So don't be stressed up for next week because you didn't finish that packet. Whatever we did, the stories we did, is what you need to bring back. You can bring all the packet back, it doesn't matter, but I can check only this. So you need to answer page 34. The first one is choose the correct answer. And once again, the answers are at the bottom over here. You don't need to guess anything. The answers are at the bottom. And match the columns between the sentence and the right person. And then we have a thing to think about. Why did Isaac go willingly to be sacrificed? And the answer is because Isaac honored his father by obeying and doing exactly as he was told. The fifth commandment says, honor your father and your mother. Parents are very special people. They work very hard to raise you and to take care of you. Your family is a team. You are an important member on that team. When all the members of the family do their part, then you have a winning team. You can help by listening and obeying the captain of your team, which is, in this case, your parents. So in the next page, you have a fun thing. You have sentences with Hebrew letters. On the right side of the page, you have like it's not like a dictionary, it's like a code. Each Hebrew letter has equivalent English letter. You need to put, instead of the Hebrew letters, the English letter that equivalent to them in the code, and decipher the sentence. And after you decipher the sentence, there's a question beneath it. It says, what do you think the quotation means? So decipher the sentence, think about the meaning of it, and write at the bottom what you think it means. It's going to be fun. It's like a riddle, like a codex riddle. This is it for today. If you have any questions about this, you can reach anyhow to me by phone, by email, by Zoom, Blooms, whatever you want, and I will help you figure it out. Have a good day. We'll see you in another clip tomorrow and on Thursday. And as I told you, on Friday, we'll do a summarizing Zoom for the year. Have a good day. Bye.